Whoa, cool!
Hello, Earthy Girl. Hi.
Hey, what's up?
What? Our planet is up.
Not what I meant, but that's okay. What are you two doing here?
Food. Saw this lovely green stuff on the water and thought it looked delicious. Yum.
Ew, no way. You don't want to eat that stuff.
Why? Yeah, why wouldn't we want to eat it?
It's called cyanobacteria, and it can become toxic when there's too much growing in the water. It can make humans and animals really sick.
Sigh. Then why do you have it in your water?
Well, unfortunately, in some areas where humans live, too many nutrients are getting into our streams and lakes.
New.
Yeah, nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus. Aquatic plants need these nutrients to grow.
So isn't it a good thing that those plants are getting the nutrients they need?
No, the plants are growing quicker than the animals can eat them. Plus, when the plants die and fall to the bottom of the lake, bacteria eats the dead plant waste and uses the available oxygen that the lake creatures need for survival.
Sad.
It is sad. In the warmer summer months, the lake separates into layers, which change the living conditions for aquatic organisms. The top layer of the lake is called the epilymnion. It is too warm for fish, but is great for aquatic plant growth. And the bottom layer, called the hypolymnion, doesn't have enough oxygen for them to breathe. So the only area for the fish is in the middle layer. They call it the metalinion. When all the fish in the lake are trying to stay in one area, it can get really crowded. That means less fish are able to live in the lake. As you can imagine, the shallower the lake, the less room there is for these aquatic animals to live.
It's like they're getting smushed between the layers.
Exactly. Anyway, back to the green stuff. The cyanobacteria are microscopic aquatic plants called phytoplankton. There are many other types of phytoplankton. Cyanobacteria grows really well when phosphorus is present in the water because it can make its own nitrogen. It never has to have nitrogen in the water like other phytoplankton. It makes it difficult for other phytoplankton to grow when cyanobacteria blooms. Zooplankton, which are microscopic animals in the water, eat phytoplankton. Daphnia, copepoda, and rotifer are a few different kinds of zooplankton. The zooplankton don't eat cyanobacteria, so when it blooms, they have very little food.
Zoo.
That's right, zoo, like an animal, because they are super-duper tiny animals. But you say it like this, zooplankton.
So why does it matter if zooplankton are in the lake?
Their absence affects the whole food web of the lake, because many kinds of aquatic animals eat zooplankton. Therefore, if there isn't enough zooplankton, the other animals aren't able to survive.
Why are humans putting these nutrients in the water?
It's not always intentional. People try to make their yards look nice and add fertilizers to their garden. The fertilizers are full of nutrients to help their plants grow. Just like aquatic plants, plants on land also need nutrients to grow. The water from the rain can carry these nutrients into nearby creeks, streams, and lakes. It also turns out that humans, dogs, and other animals have nutrients inside them. Our bathroom waste is full of nutrients. It can be leaked into our water system. Therefore, when you take your dog on a walk, it is important to pick up after they do their business.
Ew, doo-doo.
That's right. Doggy doo-doo.
Is there anything else that adds more nutrients to the water?
Yeah. Waterfowl is another name for a bird that live on or visit a lake.
But isn't it good for birds to use the lake?
It is good for birds to use the lake, but it isn't good when people feed them. Sometimes, when families visit the lake, they bring bread scraps to feed the ducks. When they're fed people food, they add more and more nutrients to the water, because the bread makes them little pooping machines.
Well, Earthy Girl, thanks for teaching us about cyanobacteria, nutrients, and how they affect the lake. We're glad we met you before eating all that stuff. We can't wait to go back home and tell everyone what we learned. Bye-bye.
Bye, come back soon.